Hi, everybody. How are you? You guys, I decided today I'm going to make some macaroni and cheese. Hi, Sean. How are you? Do people ever call you Scene? I bet people do that. The dummies don't know that your name's really Sean, do they? Well, hi, Kay and Kirsten and Marco and Lisa and Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Jessica, did you get your old profile back? Brenda, hi. Hi, Donna and Kelly and Brent and Kelly. And Carrie and Sean again, hi, all the time. Yeah, they call you Scene. They don't know. They're dumb. Well, listen, you guys, you know what? I am making a recipe from a wonderful woman that I've come in contact with. Her name is Lizz Smith, okay? And she had the best recipe for, what is that? It's called macaroni and cheese. And I just thought it was delicious. Hi, Robert and Leah and Heidi. So you know what I figured? I just cook. I cook with you guys on watching me. And you know what? I found out a way to go to YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, and Facebook all on my phone. I never knew I could do that before. And I just figured it out. Well, hi, Dante. How are you? Yeah, I'm going to make you some. Oh, Terry, or Terry, you're in Florida. Hi. Hi, Dante. How are you? Janice is in Mississippi. Brent says he loves homemade macaroni and cheese. And you know what? I'm just gonna make it. I'm just gonna make it, and it has ham in it. She posted it online, and I just thought it was beautiful. Hi, Mark Wayne. Hi, gorgeous. She posted it on Facebook, a beautiful picture of her macaroni and cheese, and it just looks so delicious.
Not as beautiful as that dress.
Thank you so much. You guys like my dress?
Tits too.
Look at you, see my breastises too. Who was that? Who gave me that tip? Oh my goodness, it's hard to see. Oh, honey, that's very. Oh, Lou. Oh, Lou. Is it? Do you go by Louis or Louie? Keep doing what you do. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Louis. That's really sweet of you. What a generous person. I normally sing a song, but I'm not singing today. Okay, but I appreciate that, dear. Guinevere from Illinois. Hi, and Carly and Nene. So I'm making macaroni and cheese, and you know, you guys gonna be on. I live in a black household. And I'm the only one who can make macaroni and cheese. Not funny. But I saw this, and I saw this white lady, and I'm always trying to make my macaroni and cheese better. And she made such a wonderful looking one. And you know what she uses? She uses this as her base. So I said, what the hell? I'm gonna do it. Jill, I'm making you hungry already? Hi, Purple Mermaid. Oh, thank you, Angelina. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to boil some macaroni, right? So you know what I'm going to do? In the macaroni, the water, I'm going to put this ham bone because I'm putting ham in it. So I'm going to put this little bone in the water to flavor the water. What do you mean chicken? So I'm going to put this in the water and turn on the stove. And then, you really want to salt up your water. You want to salt up your water. Good. Good. Wait a minute. Dante said something to me. You guys, this is going to be difficult because I got to keep going back and looking. But Dante said, good. Thank you, macaroni and cheese. Delicious. Nice, colorful dress. Oh, thank you, Dante. Hi, Renee. And make some for your hubby. You're going to make some. But, she made it very simple. You just add this to make it creamy, right? And it's a base. And then you put your cheese in it. My problem is I couldn't get it creamy. It was always dry. So I'm going to try that. And then she makes it like lasagna. She'll hi, Elazar. She'll like how I miss gas stoves. You know what, Renee? Not Marquina. Gladys does the same thing. She has an electric stove. It's like one of those flat tops with glass. And it's electric coils underneath. She don't like it. Hoggy, you look better than Dora. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Gavin Newsom. Oh, does he? Gavin Newsom loves it. Thank you, Holly Parks, darling. Thank you so much. So I'm going to put some salt in this water, okay? And don't be afraid to over salt your pasta water. You won't. You can't flavor it enough to get into the pasta. So that's a lot in there. And I put a little ham bone in there to flavor maybe make the pasta a little smoky, the macaroni. I'm going to use a large elbow. And Stater Brothers is our local market. Okay. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Did you get Gladys in the... No, you know what, Gina, I didn't. I'll tell you why. Gladys got a little picky, a little greedy with it. She think, well, I want black stainless steel. Well, that adds $100 to the cost. And I said, you know what, Gladys, you're not that needy. If you're going to be that picky to where I'm going to have to pay an extra $100 to have the color that you want, even though her appliances are black. She has a black refrigerator and a black dishwasher and a black stove. Why get a stainless steel black one? Just replace it with a black one. But no, she put some kosher salt in the water. Yeah, I have this grinder. I just use that. I don't know if it's kosher or not. Hi Tara, how are you doing? I'm making macaroni and cheese. Oh, Nene says happy New Year's to everybody. What a sweetheart. Everybody, Nene wants to wish everybody Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Nene. Happy New Year. Okay, so now I bought like a ham steak and I'm going to cube it up, okay? And you guys, I know you can't see it because of the camera, but I'll pick things up and show it to you. But I'm going to cube this up. You should write a cookbook. My recipes are divine. Does Gladys have a black man? No, Sam, she doesn't. You know what she likes? Gladys likes bikers. Not that there's any black bikers, but you know what I mean. She likes the biker man with the long hair and the long beard. Like Santa Claus on a motorcycle. That's her ideal man. And honestly, ideally, she would want an amputee. She's told me that. She goes, I just like a man who's rough around the edges with tattoos and a scar, like a pirate. A pirate would be a perfect man for Gladys. Martin, use some blue cheese. I don't have any. I got mozzarella, I got Swiss, and I got cheddar. Your ham will make it salty. So that's true, Cindy. I never thought about that. Thank you for reminding me of that. I hope you all had a happy New Year yesterday. You guys, some of you might have seen me. I got a little intoxicated at Mario's house. I did. Little intoxicated. You know what? This isn't going to scroll by itself. There it goes. Yeah, the blue cheese will give it an extra depth. Yeah, you know what, Caitlin? I have lost a little weight, haven't I? I'll message you my auntie's Texas mac and cheese. Oh, yum, that'd be delicious. Yes, Julie, I found a way to be able to go use my phone on all social media platforms. So I'm everywhere now. I never knew I could do that. So you guys, I'm going to take this ham and I'm just going to cube it. Just cubes, okay? And I'm going to take off some extra fat. But you know what I think I'm going to do before I mix it with the pasta? I'm going to probably put it in the skillet a little bit and kind of brown the edges a little bit. Cheese with chicken and bacon. I like mac and cheese. Ooh, that sounds good with chicken and bacon. Yeah, you know what? Where I grew up, macaroni and cheese basically came out of a Kraft box. And I've always wanted to make a really good macaroni and cheese. And so every once in a while I'll try it. But you guys, if you saw me on New Year's Eve, I want to apologize. I got a little intoxicated. Oh, thank you, Denise. You're so sweet. And it was fun going back and looking at those videos. It was, I'll tell you that. Okay. This is usually a different time for me to come on, huh? I usually come on later. Digging the ginger. Oh, thank you, Martin. Thank you, honey. Martin's kind of a ginger too, aren't you? She kind of got red hair, Martin. Okay, so I'll show you the cubes I'm making. Hold on. Let me cut a couple, and I can show you how big I'm making them. I'm making them about that big. 16-ounce elbow, cheddar, 12-ounce Colby, 3 cups of milk, 2 cups of, oh my God, that's a good one. Half stick of butter. Oh my goodness. Jessica, that's a heart attack, isn't it? Sounds delicious though. It sounds really good. You know, it's funny. There's so many different ways of making macaroni and cheese. But you know, but my problem is I always make it too dry. I hate that. So I think with the addition of this cheddar cheese soup mix, it'll probably make it nice and creamy. Oh, but that cheese, Jessica, that's a lot of cheese. That's so good. Oh, do you make that? Oh, Kelly, did you get intoxicated too? Oh yeah, the breadcrumbs on top, that's really good too, isn't it? Michael Murphy, are you watching this? Oh, put a cup of sour cream in as well. Oh, let me see if I have any. No, I don't have any. But I like that idea. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm also going to kind of undercook my pasta a little bit because it's going to be in all the cheese and cream and butter and milk and stuff in the oven for about an hour. So then it, you know, I don't want it to get too soft. Am I using Dutch cheese? Oh no. You know what? I think we do have Dutch cheeses here and like butters and stuff, but they're expensive. They charge more for that stuff. In California anyway. Or in my portion of California. The sour cream is the key. But you know, I always try to make stuff, challenge myself. That top looks gorgeous. Thank you so much. Sorry, I think we all drank too. Oh, Jennifer, I know I did. You know, and you guys even saw me smoke marijuana too. Yeah, you know, with me, I can only have one or the other. If I get both in me, oh boy. But you know, I was pretty happy with my karaoke that night. A lot of people didn't like my robe. They said, I don't like the way you look, Hogatha. I'm like, well, honey, I'm just on here to say Happy New Year. I wasn't putting on a show or nothing. Let me see. How come you not a top fan anymore? Oh, Joe? You know what, Joe? I don't know. You guys, I don't control any of that. Facebook is the one who they calculate all the algorithms and the likes and the comments, and then Facebook decides who the fan is. Philip cream cheese can. Oh, that's true. Cream cheese. Said something about limp. Limp what? Worst thing than a limp noodle. Oh, nothing's. Yeah, I don't want them to be too limp. Oh, Mina, you liked it when I sing WAP? Oh, good. Double the penetration with drink and the devil. Oh, Jordan. Yes. I'm glad I wasn't at one of those kind of parties. You know, I've been to one of those parties where people take advantage of you, you know. They like to liquor you up. They think you're a whore or something. I've been to one of those. I went to a party once where I passed out. This is when I was younger. I passed out, and I'm not kidding you. I woke up with a man's butt in my face with a circle of guys around us. And his butt was right here when I came to. And I punched him in his butthole. And I'm not kidding you, I did. And then hit him, and another guy picked me up like this and tried to get me to a bed, a mattress that was on the floor in the living room. And I saw other men on other mattresses. And I'm like, I know what you guys are doing here. I'm leaving. I got my friend and we left. And I'll be honest with you, I think I was roofied. Hello, Hoggy is nobody's whore. I'm not. Dante says, oh, nobody has to like anything Hoggy. You just be yourself, and you. Thank you so much, Dante. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm still cutting up the ham, you guys, and the water's starting to steam. Tara, I punched him in the butthole, and I'll tell you, the butt, I could see, it was so close, I could see the hair, and it was blonde. Now Liz Smith. Now her name is Liz Smith. I haven't seen her in here yet. It's Lizz Smith. She's a wonderful lady. She gave me details on this recipe, and it just it looked so good. I'm like, I have to go to the store. I have to buy everything. So I hope she's watching. If not, I will give her the link to it. But she just thought it would be such a great idea. She loved the idea of me coming on and doing this. She's a lovely lady. Okay. Oh, thank you, Elijah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Elazar says, where can a lady find those wild parties asking for a friend? You know what, Elazar? You gotta be friends really with homosexuals. Now, it can't be just any normal homosexual. How can I put it? Typically the ones, how can I put it? Who tend to be crybabies. You don't want to be friends with them. You know why? Because you always got to be there for them. You know, for the more manly ones. You know what I mean? The little sissy homosexuals, you don't want to be their friends because they're not fun. They sit around and cry, compare themselves to women. Oh God, I hope no gases were passed when they were passed out. Maybe and that kept you out. It's the man passed gas and gave you a slight carbon. It could have been Dante. Hoggy, what was the make? Oh, it's just Campbell. It's just Campbell soup. But it says Campbell soup cheddar cheese. I wonder if it's like nacho cheese. I don't know. Hoggy. Oh yeah, okay. Thank you for reminding him for me. I can't really see all my messages, you guys, so you'll have to forgive me if I miss something. Okay. There we go. Still dicing up the ham. I hope you guys had a great New Year's. I had fun. I had a good time. You know, I was able to let my hair down. Okay, guys, so here's all the ham. Okay? Now I'm gonna put it in that skillet back there. Oh, okay, the pasta water is boiling. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna take out the bone. I put a bone in there to give the water a little flavor. Okay. Hey, Hoggy's in the house. Hi, Carrie. Okay, I'm gonna let that warm up a little bit. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the pasta in. And it says to cook it for firm pasta, 7 minutes. So I'm gonna cook it for 7 minutes. I want it more firm because it's then gonna be swimming in more cheese and liquid and stuff, and then it will soften up some more. Okay, here. I'm gonna use a wooden spoon. I think that's Paula Deen. Isn't she a racist? Okay. I have to return it to a boil. So I'm gonna let it return to a boil, and then I'm gonna put this in the skillet. Yeah, you guys, I'll bring my phone over here because I'm gonna be over here for a minute. There we go. There, now we can talk again, you know? Okay. All right, here I am. Okay, so I'm just gonna warm up this meat a little bit, maybe put a little color on, you know? Well, you can't see. See, here we go. Just gonna stir it up and warm it up and put some color on it. Okay, let's stir this up. Oh, if you don't stir up your pasta, it'll stick. Hi, Tanya. Okay, now I'm going to set the timer on the pasta, 7 minutes. There we go. That's cooking away. Okay, so how are you guys doing? Did you guys have any parties or anything? You guys, I went to Pasadena for the Rose Parade, but there was no Rose Parade. There was another kind of parade. They called it a patriotic parade. You're cooking with gas now. That's right, Brent. I'm doing it. Awesome. Hi, Carrie. Did I just see someone say cheese from a can? Kelsey, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, you did. Is it shameful? It's a new recipe. It's a new recipe I'm trying out. Okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I've tried many recipes and I haven't found one that works for me yet. Oh, Andrea, you partied with your man. Good. Did he bone you afterwards, or were you guys just too wasted to do that? Hoggy, I've got a semi. Even watching. Oh, thank Jordan. That's flattering. It really is. Even if you're a heterosexual man, I'm flattered by that because that's a good thing. Oh, Constant, sweetheart. Love you too, dear. No, that cheese from a can is delicious, is it? But it's this one. I don't know. It's like Campbell's soup, cheddar cheese. Gonna use that as the base for the macaroni and cheese, but I'm putting lots of cheddar and mozzarella and Swiss in there too. But the lady I got the recipe from, you know what she said? She says layer it like lasagna. So you make a layer of the macaroni and the ham, a thin layer, then you put cheese on that. Then you put another layer, and you put more cheese. And like I'm gonna do Swiss and mozzarella. I'm gonna do different layers. It's almost like a lasagna, but it looks really good. But I think it all melts together anyway. Is that dress or a top you have on? Oh, thank you, Gina. It's a dress. Look, I got my slippers on. Carrie, do you use it? How do you like it? Do your kids like it, Carrie? Do your kids like it? Okay, so I'm cooking up this ham. I'm gonna get it warm, you know? Warm it up and brown it just a little bit. Do you ever take mac and cheese using yeast from your clitoral tunnel? I haven't. I haven't yet. Yes, and it's genital warts cheese. It's a cheesy orgy. Yes, ma'am, it is. Okay, still stirring up the macaroni. I may have made too much, but you know, it's only 99 cents a box. Who cares? You throw it away. Okay, I got my ham going. We got about almost 4 minutes left on the pasta. Okay. Okay, here we go. You know what, Carrie? I have tried to do a mukbang before, but the thing is, I can't eat enough to make people enjoy it. Like I get full really fast. I know it doesn't look like it. It looks like I can eat everything, but Hoggy, what size dress? Oh, honey, yes, I'm a 3X. I'm a 3X. I'm a big girl. I'm a 3X. All right. Ooh, this ham smells good. I think Marquina's gonna really like this dish. Okay. Feed some of the homeless, Hogatha. Oh God, there's so many. But the funny thing is, the homeless are all fat here. I wonder why they're fat. They're all hungry, right? The thing is, I've seen people give them food, and I'm not kidding you. I've seen them throw the food behind them like this. They take the container and throw it behind them because they're all fat. They don't need it. They need it. They need it money for alcohol. Let's be honest, and cigarettes. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Kelly, it is slimming, isn't it? I felt a little slimmer in here, under my breasts. Marquina is in her workshop. Hey, Jojo Mama, how are you? I rewatch all your old ones. Oh, Carrie, you're a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Carrie McCormick. She's a nice lady. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is this pasta is almost done. Oh, a piece of ham came out of the pan, so I get to eat it. Mmm. Hi, Mary O'Connor. You do look thinner. No, Andrea, you shouldn't be worried. I don't have AIDS. Women, lesbians can't get AIDS, okay? I'm doing good, Jojo. I'm making macaroni and cheese. Terry, how are you, honey? Terry, do you want to know something? Marquina hogs up that blanket. She hogs it up. But I don't say anything, and you know why. Okay, I'm gonna test out this pasta with my mouth. Okay, it's done. I'm turning it off. Okay, so now I have to drain my pasta. Hold on, you guys. Let me get my colander. Okay, here we go. Got my colander. Okay, and I just gotta put it in the sink. Oh, Holly, thank you so much, dear. What did you say to me? You said you love watching me cook and you look stunning in red. Thank you, dear. Thank you for that tip. You know what, Holly? You're a very loyal supporter, and I appreciate you. Okay, so here's my pan of pasta. Let's throw it in there. Okay. Now, there we go. Got to get all the water out, because water's stuck in there. Hoggy, how do you go about getting how do you go to the post office, tell them you want a post office box. It's real easy. Okay. Now put it right back in there. And then I'll use the pan as my like my mixing bowl, I'll put everything in there and mix my phone back over here. Okay. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I got my pan. And I'm gonna drain the drain. There's some water where it cooked out of the ham, so I'm gonna drain that water. All right, now I'm gonna put this in with the macaroni. Wait a minute, hold on. I gotta be smart about this. I'm gonna remove some of the macaroni because I don't want to make sure I don't have too much macaroni. You know what I mean? Just got to be smart about it. I just spilled macaroni. Okay. I just want to make sure I don't have too much macaroni. So I'll start out with less. There we go. See, I took out about this much. Hi, Armando. I am making macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese, yep. Okay. So now I'm going to throw some butter in there. Here we go. I just put butter in there. It looks like it's about maybe four tablespoons of butter. But you guys, all this is pretty, you eyeball everything. You just eyeball it, you know? Kelsey, England, I could eat mac and cheese every day. Macaroni and cheese is it's a really it's a in the United States we look at it as like a comfort food. Like a comfort food. Okay, so now I'm gonna put all the ham in there. Okay. So I got the ham, I got the butter in here. Got it all melting together, all the butter melting. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Now I'm gonna add one of the cans of that of the Campbell's soup cheddar cheese. And we'll see how that goes. All I can eyeball is you, and I'm about to arrive. Oh, Jordan. Oh, you wicked little man. I mean, little in that way. I'm sure it's not. Thank you so much. And you could just snack on it. You could just snack on the little piece of the pasta. Okay. Now, I'm going to add some salt to this mixture. But because there's ham, I'm not going to do that much. But I like a lot of pepper. So I'm going to grind a bunch of pepper. And I like fresh ground pepper. Now I'm going to add one of these cans of the cheddar soup. I don't know why I'm calling it soup, because it's not really soup, but it's made by Campbell's. Gotta get my can opener. I bought Gladys an electric can opener for Christmas because her arthritis is bad in her hands. Okay. Here we go. This isn't really working out very well. There we go. Maybe I'll need an electric one. Okay, there we go. Wait, what did Armando say? Armando wants some. There's probably gonna be lots of leftovers, I'll tell you that. Okay. Okay. So this is what it looks like. It just kind of looks like nacho cheese. Well, we'll see how it works. Here we go. We'll see how it works, people. Liz Smith says it's perfect. It'll make it nice and creamy. See, I used to be all fancy and try to make that roux. I would get, flour and stuff, and it just wasn't working. And to be honest, I want it to be easy. Okay, so I scraped that all out. Now I have another can just in case I need it. Okay. Mix it up. Here we go. Mix it all up. I might. Yeah, I'm gonna add another one. See, this is what it looks like right now. I got one more can. I'm gonna put that in. Lane Bryant. Oh, I thought you said Linda Bryant. I'm like, Lane Bryant. That's where I get. It's that lady's store. I like mine cheesy, but not stringy. Yeah, Andrea. I got 3 different cheeses: cheddar, mozzarella, and Swiss. Oh, Velveeta, yes. This is just to keep it moist. I'm putting a lot of real grated cheese in it. Hi, Scarab City, honey. How are you? Here we go. Okay, let's stir it up. You know what? It's looking really good. I can't wait I'm going to put more cheese in there. Like real cheese. I mean, not that this isn't real cheese, but this is just to make it creamy, A cheesy, creamy base. I mean, I might even taste it. Let's see. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's good like this. Okay. Now, what did she added a little milk to it. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. What else is going on? I'm sorry, you guys. Here we go. Does Lizzie's recipe call for canned cheese? It does. It does. No, it did. She said put it, because when she said that, I was surprised. I'm like, really? Canned cheese? Okay. I'm going to put a little bit more milk in it. Oh, you know what? I guess I should turn the oven on, huh? I'm going to turn it to 350. All right. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have one water left. It's the Perrier pink grapefruit. I love it. It keeps the Rona away. Cheryl, it's okay. We all get roasted at some point. Oh, oh. Everybody loves roast. Who doesn't love roast? More pepper. I really like pepper. Okay. There we go. Oh, that looks delicious. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this over here. Let it sit there. Let it sit there for a minute. Now I'm going to get the cheese out. Now, you know what she told me she does? She'll put shredded cheese in it, but then she'll also put chunks, like chunks of cheese. She will also put chunks of cheese in it. And I thought that's great because you'll get like a big glob of cheese, if you really like it. So I'm gonna shred up this cheese real quick. I know, canned cheese. I know, Alicia, really. I know. But you know what? It tasted good. And it's Campbell's soup. Cheddar cheese. It's different than nacho cheese. It's different. Okay. Now I'm going to get a paper plate so I can put the cheese in it. Okay, I got my cheese grater. So now it's just grating. Okay, so. Oh, yes, it's lovely with Philly in it. I bet. You guys, it may look like I'm doing something nasty, but trust me, I'm really grating cheese. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Yeah. Grate up that cheese, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, it's really, oh, so tired. Oh. We're getting there. I'm almost done. God, I'm just tired. Okay, so my chronic fatigue starting to grate that cheese, yeah. Wheelchair girl, how are you? Darren Chef, how are you? Got some friends coming in here. Hi, Darren. Wheelchair girl. You guys, I'm making some macaroni and cheese. Whew, okay. Now, I'm gonna put that what cheese I got in there now. Here we go. And stir it together so it can melt, you know. Yeah, pick it out of the grater. It's all compacted. Hi. Well, hi, wifey. How are you, honey? Hope Darren's treating you well, you know? I know how those men can be. I make cheese sauce with my milk. Corn flour. Oh, just thicken it. Oh, that sounds good. Sounds really good. Darren says, oh, I missed it. Wait. Hold on. Oh, you added breadcrumbs to the top. I will eventually, I'm sure. The cheese, does it smell yeasty? Not yet. It will. The more it just sits and ferments, you know. But I'm afraid, you know, whenever I sit down and eat, I'll put a plate right here when I'm laying down and eating, and sometimes the cheese and stuff will roll down my stomach into my tunnel. And that's where it gets really. All right, yep. So I'm gonna add more cheese to that, so I'm gonna grate some more. See, you guys, I've also got slices, so I'm gonna make layers with different. I got mozzarella and Swiss. Now, some people might say, oh, that's lazy, Hogatha. You have to grate your own cheese. Well, you know what? I don't have to. I hate when cheese rolls down like that. I do too. I like mac and cheese with a touch of sardines. The fishy aroma. Wow. Cheesy, fishy aroma. So are any of you on vacation, or are any of you even employed? You taking a vacation after New Year's, or how's it going? A lot of people don't have jobs right now. Miracle. Oh, thank you, honey. You know, a girl could always use encouragement, you know? Okay, I got more cheese. Hold on. Oh, boy, here we go. More cheese. More cheese. I employed in a year. My God, Terry. I mean, you're still getting that unemployment money, aren't you? I mean, I know in my state of California, a lot of people are not employed because we heavily we have theme parks and restaurants and hotels and you know, the beach communities really depend on tourists. So no tourists are coming or anything. So it's a bad time, isn't it? Oh, oh, hi, Marquina.
What's cracking?
You want to say hi?
Oh my goodness, are you making mac and cheese?
Yes, I am.
Oh wow.
It's gonna be.
I've never had it this way.
It's gonna be really good. Okay.
That looks lovely.
And I know that you've probably had some of the best macaroni and cheese. But I keep trying. I really do. I keep trying.
You know, you might be right on. You might be right. It goes without saying that mac and cheese and negrosity go hand in hand.
Yes, Marquina taught me a new word. Negrosity. Oh, everybody's saying hi to Marquina. Flash your titties, Marquina. Oh yeah, Joe likes your breasts. He saw them in the spa. I know he did. I'm still flat on my back with results COVID. Surgeon to get back. Oh, honey, I'm sorry about
Who's flat on your back?
Christy Johnson. She has nerve pain. Relief. Oh, are you
Kobe
gonna
give her nerve pain?
No, she has sciatic nerve problem.
Give her nerve
Are
problem?
you getting Marquina has had a surgery to get rid of nerve pain.
Yeah, just let them cut that sucker out. Get over it.
Yeah. Marquina has a little cage and some stuff, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fusion, baby.
Yeah, Terry Hatfield said, look at Marquina. Quit taking the blanket.
That's the best one. Terry, what's that thing called?
Minky Mama.
The Minky Mama. That Minky Mama. Oh my God, I love that blanket.
Marquina loves the Minky.
Cheers. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Marquina was out working in the garage. She had some projects to take care of. Hoggy, you got a real beauty there. Oh, cute. She knows it too. She knows it. You see, I thought Marquina was a lady. You said you. She is a lady. She's a trans woman who now identifies as a heterosexual man. She still has a vagina. Oh, Kim, thank you. Yes, we plan on having Bocephus sometime this month. Oh, Danny, you like the hat? That's what Marquina works in. Cultural appropriation, and it was insensitive. But she just doesn't buy all that stuff. Okay, let me go get a pan. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, so, well, that's enough. I think it's big enough. I don't know. You know what? I don't think it's big enough. I'm going to get a bigger one. Hold on. Okie dokie, there we go. All right, people, look at this. I got me a better one. Okay, this okay, so stop the press. I thought you were racist, Hoggy. Marquina is ethically challenged. You hear that, Marquina? Huge Ass says, I'm trying to follow along with this dish in my kitchen, but I needed to substitute the Campbell's cream. Oh, for mayonnaise. You know what? That'll be great. Marquina, shave her off. Did Marquina shave her hair off? You guys, Marquina's very sensitive about her hair, and she wears wigs like me, okay? She has alopecia like me. In fact, that's one of the ways we bonded. We both have alopecia. We both have alopecia. Marquina had surgery. Yes, Marquina had back surgery. Not last November, but the November before that, right? April. Oh, April. Not last April, but the April before. She's doing great. She was very happy she had that back surgery. She was afraid of it.
Oh, it was November. You're right.
Oh, it was November.
November 13th.
Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub some butter all over this pan first. Rub butter all over it. Danny, you think we're beautiful? Thank you so much, dear. So I'm going to take this butter and I'm going to rub it all over the pan like a crayon. It's really easy. It's like a crayon. Kelsey, England only eats meat. You guys aren't wait, you guys aren't vegan in England? But I thought all the fancy people were vegan. And aren't you fancy? Aren't the English people fancy? So look at, I'm just gonna color it. I'm like coloring it with butter, see? And so it helps it not stick. Plus it adds some flavor. Go. Just color it on. Just get it everywhere. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now. Oh, sorry. I did not know. Oh, you love my dress? Thank you, Kelsey. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Lovely. Isn't it? It's a beautiful dish, isn't it? Now I'm gonna add a little bit more milk to this mixture, okay? Okay. If I had some sour cream, I'd put it in. Sour cream would probably be good. I like that idea. And you know what? The mayonnaise isn't a bad idea either. It doesn't really have much flavor, but it will add richness. It would add richness to the dish. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a small layer of it, okay? I'm gonna make a small layer. Okay, here we go.
Is it like macaroni and cheese and macaroni casserole?
Yeah, it's a baked macaroni and cheese.
Ooh.
And then what you do is you do this, and then you take cheese and then you put it on like lasagna.
Both kinds?
Well, yeah, we could do it like we could do like one slice of like this mozzarella and that Swiss.
Yeah.
So
That's what those later things. That's my last thing. I just saw the SS and I thought, Nazis.
so look at we can make a checkerboard. Like I can do this one and you can put one there. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So we can have so we're basically putting cheese slices on top of thin
Swiss cheese
layers.
smells so good.
Here like that, and I'll put this one here, and you'll put Swiss there. See? Me and Marquina are cooking together. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this one right here. Then you put that one there. And then
Another layer?
yes, but hold on. I'm gonna grate a little cheddar on it. There's lots of cheddar already in it, Marquina. But you know what? We could put more, can't we?
You're bugging me.
No. Marquina doesn't do well with her wigs.
I know, it's awful.
Okay.
Would you care for Jameson and ginger ale?
I would love it.
Really?
Absolutely.
Well, all right.
Marquina's making me a fancy drink. Okay. So I'll show it to you guys. See, this is what I got so far. Okay, and underneath that is a layer of cheese, and underneath that cheese is a layer of more macaroni. Marquina, I don't think I'm going to make meatloaf tonight.
Good.
We could just eat this.
Sounds good.
I told Marquina I was also going to make meatloaf, and you know what? That's a little too much for me to handle. You know, I tried to explain to her I'm disabled. Stop expecting so much from me.
I'll just suffer in my hungriness.
Good. Just suffer, Marquina. Okay. And then you guys know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a couple slices of butter and I'm just gonna put it on top. I'm gonna do this. See that? I'm making thin slices of butter. Because you guys, if we're gonna be fat, might as well go all the way.
Let's just be fat. Just be fat.
You know, don't be a little fat. If you're gonna be fat, you guys, be fat.
Be fat. Don't be a bitch. Be fat.
Macaroni and cheese is in no way is it a diet dish. So don't fool yourself.
It's not healthy.
No, there's nothing healthy about it. Maybe the ham. The ham is the most healthiest
It's not
part.
good for you.
No.
But it's good.
It's good. It's good for your tummy and it's good for your mouth. Okay.
Comfort food.
Yes, it's a comfort food. Okay. Wait, I'm just gonna do that. The top one, this one will be mozzarella. The next one will be all Swiss.
Ooh, nice and smelly.
Yes. Okay, Rob says, Hoggy, I need to go to bed now. Well, okay. Enjoy the food and have sick. You too, Rob. And you know what? You have prime permission to use my image. And you know what I mean. Sometimes before bed, you got to relax, okay? And you go right ahead. I don't want you to feel bad about that. You go ahead and use my pictures. Okay. Katie, neighbor home. What? Okay. All the butter, LOL. It's not healthy. Some need to eat healthy for a reason. That heart attack food, LOL. It is. And you know what? But what I'm saying is, if you're going to eat macaroni, that's just me. You know, we all have our own philosophies in life, but there's just certain foods that I'm not going to make a diet version of and not enjoy it. Come on. Okay, here we go. More cheddar, more cheddar, more cheddar. And you guys, the idea is it'll all melt together. It's all going to melt together. Okay, so here's going to be my final layer of macaroni and ham. And remember, there's all kinds of cheddar cheese in here already. And you guys, I understand this is probably not the conventional way you make it, and I haven't made it this way either. She's the one who told me about it. And I said, you know what, sister, I'm doing it. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the sink and immediately put water in it because I don't want it to harden. Oh. Alrighty. I'm going to dry my hands off. Okay. Now, Swiss cheese. Okay, but like I said, it's all going to melt together eventually. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to put some black pepper up there. Make Gladys do the dish. You know, you guys, Gladys made a mistake many years ago. You know what she told me? She told me she enjoyed doing dishes. So you know what? I go to her house, I don't touch the dishes. No, Gladys, you told me you're gonna. I don't want to take your happiness away from you. I mean, really. Oh, Marquina, she made me my Jameson and ginger ale. Mexican? Are you talking to me? I have no problem employing Mexicans. In fact, me and Marquina, we decided when we become older, ladies, we're going to hire one. We're going to give them free room and board to take care of us. And trust me, there are people who will do that. If you give them a place to stay and food and a little spending money, they'll take care of you. Have do our laundry. Okay. The cheddar cheese down. More cheddar. You can't have enough. Am I missing comments or are you? I am. Yes, I am doing. Yes. The people on Facebook can't see the comments from YouTube and they can't see the comments from Periscope. And none of you can see the comments from other platforms. You can only see the comments on your platform. Okay, 1 minute, let me wash my hands. Okay. I'm gonna put some more butter on here. Okay, here we go. More butter, more butter, more butter. You know, it's almost like a macaroni casserole. See what it looks like when it's done. Okay. All right. There we go. Now, oh, let me get some paper towels. Hold on. Okay. I'm drinking Malibu. Ooh, Melissa, that sounds really good. Is this from a non-smoking home? We don't smoke cigarettes here now. We smoke marijuana, but outside. I mean, for medicinal reasons, obviously. But then again, in California, you could smoke recreationally. I know a lot of people are jealous of that. But you know, that's life. We deal with a lot in California. We need to get high. Have you ever put crushed up Fritos? No, but that sounds delicious. Okay. I'm gonna put pepper on top of that because I love pepper, you guys. Okay, you guys, so this is what it looks like. It's like a macaroni and ham lasagna. Different layers of different cheese. There's cheddar, mozzarella, and Swiss. There's also canned Campbell soup cheese, cheddar cheese, and big chunks of ham in here. And now I'm gonna put this in the oven. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna cover it for an hour and then remove it on broil so then the top can get crunchy. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Come on. There we go. Pack it all down. Put the foil tightly on it. I want to keep all the heat in there so it really melts all together. Oh, someone got the pan in. Okay. Here we go. It's in the oven. Okay. So, how are you guys? Okay, let's see. I'm not striking. Wow, you got Reynolds foil. I use the Aldi knockoff. You know what? I've been to Aldi one time. Now, I've heard people say what a great store it is, but in California where I live, it's not. They have a very, 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 how can I put it? Not much variety at all. And you know what? Their checkers are allowed to sit down. I have never been to a store where a checker just sits on their fat ass. They wouldn't even move. They acted like it was an inconvenience to move to do anything. But I'd never seen that before. I'm like, oh, and then you have to pay $0.25 for a basket? And you know what they do here? The homeless make money off of that. They sit in the parking lots and they offer to take your cart back, and then they keep the quarter. Yes, I could put the recipe up, but you know what? You could play with it. You don't. I'll put up the recipe. I will. It's Liz Smith sent it to me. It's her recipe, so I'm calling it Liz Smith Famous Macaroni and Cheese. And to be honest with you, Aldi is kind of far from me. And you get your quarterback when, yes, but Scott, the thing is, a homeless person follows you in the parking lot. We have lots of homeless people here, okay? They follow you in the parking lot and they make you feel guilty. And they're very threatening. They don't threaten you, but you know what I mean. They're very streetwise and they make it known. So you're kind of scared. You go, okay, go ahead and take the basket so they can get the quarter. Yes. Yes, Wishell Moon. I'm in Southern California. Aldi is brilliant. You know what? The Aldis here are very small. Brenda says, what a beautiful, strong chin you have. Katie. Oh. Oh, is Katie trans? Oh, I'm in Southern California. I'm near LA. Did you see the homeless pods they're putting? No, Kim, where are they? I bet they're more attractive than all the tents they have all over the sidewalks. Because they realize, you know what, you can give a homeless person a hotel room and they won't stay there. You know what they found out? They were putting homeless people, they're like sheds. They were putting homeless people in hotels here, and they were cooking meth in the hotel. They got in trouble. Hi, Hunter in Tennessee. You guys, I'm just eating plain macaroni. Is that fat? It was a waste of money, right? Also, you know what I saw up in the Bay Area? In other areas where they've stopped the outdoor eating, homeless people are taking over the areas where people built to house restaurant, customers. So now they're laying in those areas and pooping in them. They're pooping. You guys, I want you to listen to me. The homeless people are now pooping in the areas we used to eat at outside. David, you're absolutely right. They don't want the hotels. They were using the hotels and trailers. They even rented them trailers and put them on the beach, beachfront property for homeless people in trailers. They don't want them. Oh, Sam, you like seeing me in the jacuzzi? Oh, thank you, dear. I left a lovely brown brick outside of Pelosi's. Huge yes. If you did, you would have been. I'd be your biggest fan. We found a restaurant in Los Angeles last night, and they were serving people. I won't say where because we want to keep it open. But yeah. After we had fun, yes, we found a. It was actually in Tahunga. It's a city called Tahunga in LA County. But yep, we found a restaurant in Tahunga, New York State. Can you believe it, you guys? I had a New York steak, a salad, and a twice baked potato and vegetables and garlic toast last night at a restaurant in California. Yep, in our area that actually lists the restaurants that are open. Isn't that sad? You have to do that. Not all homeless are like that. Some are genuine. Of course they are. I was homeless for 2 weeks once. I'll tell you that. I lived in my car. And you know what I did? I went to welfare or social workers, and you know what they did? They gave me job training, and they trained me. They put me in an employment center where it was filled with a bunch of people who were on the system who needed to work. And what they did was it was basically like a big job agency. They made us call every single business in the phone book to and would make a board with all of everything. And then people would call because they got tax incentives to hire through this welfare to work program. And I got a job within 3 days, and I loved it. And it was wonderful. Like, take it, but they're out there. You are so privileged, Hoggy. Hope that steak was. Oh, it was delicious. Puck yeah. Hi, Puck yeah. Marquina is using up your bandwidth, is she? Now that she's in the house, now I get sick of sharing my bandwidth. Oh, I better set my timer. I'll do it for 55 minutes. Stop it. Oh no. There we go. We got 55 minutes to go. Okay. Blow it. I don't, you know what, Stephen? I don't have any gas right now. I don't. Stephen, what are you doing? You guys, Stephen Laguna. You guys see that man with a bird? Look him up on Facebook. He's an interesting man. He asks very interesting questions, I'll tell you He's a privileged homosexual. Privileged homosexual, that's what he is. Lowest of hearts. Hold on, you guys. I get back. Hold on. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Steve Huff. You guys got to look up Stephen Huff. My God. He would love to show you how wonderful his life is. Trust me. He has wonderful recipes, everything. Okay, what else? Stephen, I think I got one for you. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Oh. That one's kind of dry. That was a dry one. Okay. I really didn't eat that much today. Hoggy knows what I'm talking about. Hi, James Rogers. James Steele, how are you? You better go get peaches before it gets too cold. Yeah, you know what, you guys? It does snow in the area where Peaches is. We do have to make it a point to go there before it snows. Have you broke the news to everyone, Hoggy, about me and Marquina all being in a relationship, poly life? Oh, Lord. You know what? The thing is, honey, there's so much, Cassie, there's so much jealousy. There's so much jealousy between lesbians. I don't know how long it will last, I'll be honest. Hugh Jazz says there is something to do except eat crap and spend or spread COVID. Hugh Jazz, what else is there to do? We cook and we eat. That's it. We shop online. If you're lucky, you have a job people don't, respect you for. How many times are you going to say it? I'll be honest with you. I don't know me and Marquina can handle a polyamorous relationship. Because there's always a favorite. Let's pretend there's not. There is nothing to do except eat crap. That's true. Nathaniel says lesbians are one of my favorite types of people. Really, Nathaniel? Really? Do you like the lipstick lesbians or do you like the diesel dykes? Huh? Hoggy, when does the baby arrive? Sometime this month. We haven't decided yet. I haven't decided when it's going to come. But we'll induce simulated pregnancy. We'll induce it sometime this month. Finally, Hoggy read it so she can stop typing it. Eat, sleep, crap, and sex. That's right. What else are we going to do, people? Hoggy, what's your thoughts and feelings about when white gays that like the BBC? You know what, Jordan? Hold on, Jordan. Jordan, I can't really tell by looking at you if you're light-skinned black guy or what. You know what, Jordan? I'm going to be honest with you. I think they exploit you sexually. I think they exploit and they use the BBC. They just fetishize you. People, I don't know if you're talking about yourself, Jordan, but they fetishize you. They do. Okay? They just think you're nothing but a penis. And Jordan, you got to be very careful of those white boys who want to date you, because chances are it's only for the BBC. Okay, and unfortunately, they don't realize they don't realize that not every black guy has a BBC. It's the media and the culture has driven that. Okay, so I feel sorry because I know that there's probably a lot of black men out there who don't have a BBC, and they're always questioning, are they with me for the BBC before, of course, they get in your pants. So I really apologize to you, Jordan, because you're probably an average male, like everybody else. They're all average. Most men are average. You know, most men have an average penis, but you know what? When they target a black dude and they're like, "Yeah, I want to get me some BBC meat," they go in there and just find a Tootsie Roll. And then of course you got the guy sitting there going, "Oh shit, he thought I had a BBC." Because I'm sure it's like a kid opening up a present on Christmas or their birthday. They're opening it up and they rip it open. They go, "Oh," and I don't know. I would imagine a lot of black men have. Now imagine I'm down here on my knees. Okay. I would imagine some black men have gotten they they're opening the pants and stuff and pulling down the zipper, pulling down the pants, and they go, "What? Where's the beef?" Remember that commercial from Wendy's? Where's the beef? Yeah, Don even says, "Amen." Tons of small Johnsons. Yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah, oh, yeah, we're not talking about the news network. We're not. So, Jordan, you know what, honey? I apologize. I apologize for all the white homosexual men. They fetishize you. They do. And so I'm sorry. You're more than a penis. You are more than a penis. You could tell Hogatha doesn't go to the gym because all black men in the locker room. Hey, honey, you think the small ones are going to show it? No. When you see a black penis, it's because they're proud of it. Okay, so they got the big ones. But you know what? The average small guys probably hide it. I would bet. So yeah, so all the black men out there, I want you to, okay, and I'm your friend. Okay, and if you ever need to talk or send pictures, and I'll judge for you. I'll let you know if you have one or not. Okay, and I could tell you how to take pictures to make it look bigger. Because I know Tinder that you want to impress your ladies. Your mole is growing a mole. Hoggy, you adore me. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, honey. I know. Now I'm not a black. Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta throw my trash away. Okay. I can't sizes. They look like vacuums, and I'm scared they will swallow me. Now, Brenda Hernandez, are you a Latina woman or are you married to a Latina man? I bet a lot of those Latinos, they got. Did you? Well, no, you didn't marry a white guy because your last name's Hernandez. What outfit am I wearing, William? I am wearing a dress. Look, I'll let you look at it. There we go. See? See my dress? Uncircumcised penis. Lisa likes uncircumcised penises. My comment was removed. I have not removed any comments, Vivian. I don't know. Once apart, they all look alike. William, you think I look skinny? Thank you so much. I haven't heard that in many years. That Hogatha, you look skinny. Fabulous. Oh, thank you. El Fuego, thank you. They're good to swallow, the cottage cheese, though. Oh, there's cottage cheese in the foreskin. Maybe it's definitely. Yes, ma'am. William says, yes, ma'am. Hold on. Freeway 180, I'm in Southern California, not far from Los Angeles. I don't know you, so I'm not going to give you the exact place where I live, okay? We have to know each other a little bit better. Jordan says, Brenda Hernandez, can't yeast on the top. You like that, Brenda? You like when all that powdery yeast kind of forms on top of the head? You like that? You guys, I'm just getting a rag real quick. Got to clean up my mess right here. I'm giving Mormonism a go on Zoom. Is celibacy worth it? Oh, Carrie, you guys, if you see Carrie right there, Carrie helps run my page, okay? So she knows all the standards and stuff, okay? So she's a good girl. So she lives on the other side of the country. So she'll get rid of questionable material. Apologies, I'm slightly intoxicated. It's 1:50 in the UK. I have lots of people in the UK who watch me. Are you a boy or a girl? Well, I'm a lady. Lady. Kimberly Waste. Jordan is a lush. If it doesn't lush mean something good in the UK. Jordan says, I'm normally a YouTube viewer. That's all the Facebook trolls. There's a lot. I do agree with you. I do get a lot of those. The sound is messed up. It must be the Wi-Fi signal. That's what it is. Carrie, really? There's one drop of action. Huh? Oh, Danny, you're from Ireland. Yeah, there's a lot of you people, a lot of UK people watch me. I'm very careful what I put. Yeah, sound is messed up. You look like a boy. Thanks, Hoggy, for making me smile. Thank you, Barbara, for your support. I appreciate it. Yeah, Kim, it's probably the Wi-Fi. Marquina's sucking it all up. Let me get a little closer. Maybe I can get closer to the routers. I mean, we got 41 minutes until it's done. Go. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Fritz Adams. Oh, thank you, Jill. I appreciate that. What other platforms do you stream from? Periscope? Yeah, YouTube and Facebook. You can you'll find me. So you can find me. Are you Brits happy Brexit is done? Oh, you guys are so sweet to me. My Marquina Bill. I have it in there. I have it on my desk, in fact. But she's in the room. Thank you, Diane Williams. Vivian says, it was an independent day. It's Independence Day where you're at, Vivian. Hi, Roxy. Thank you, love. Sam Anderson. Oh, you want to send me a gift? Okay, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Here we go. There's if you guys want to send me something. Some people have asked me, thank you, Ange. I know you sent me some stars, and I appreciate that. I don't know how many of them, but thank you. Thank you, Carrie. And you guys, Carrie posted it where it's now scrolling at the bottom of my screen. I'm a friend of Janie. I love her. Oh, is she a good girl? Is she? What the hell is that nice lips? You like my lips? I like them. You guys remember Robert Smith from The Cure? His lips kind of look like this. He sent you haggis ages ago. Jordan. Yeah. You know what? Other people have tried to send me haggis too, and you know what? Customs removes it. They remove it. So I'm sorry that you had to waste your money on that, Jordan. Did you see Larry King is in the hospital with the Rona? Honey, I thought he was dead. And you love the Cure. Did you like Caterpillar? You remember the Caterpillar song? I remember that one. And I remember Killing an Arab. You remember the song Killing an Arab? Yeah, I didn't know Larry King was in the hospital because, to be honest with you, I thought he was dead. I honestly didn't know that. You know, I know he's like the crypt keeper and everything, but I had no idea. I had no idea he was still alive. Just like when Regis Philbin died, I had no idea. I thought he was alive. I thought he was dead already. Can I say moist? Yes. Moist. What's my favorite all-time band? You know what? I'll tell you, I'm really bad about picking favorites. I'm good at telling you what I don't like. But you guys, you might think this is odd, but my my biggest, I was a fan of Madonna, a big Madonna fan for many years. I don't really necessarily like her now, but I like all kinds of music. Hoggy, how is your mac? Cindy, it's baking right now. Yes, yes, Prince Adams. I believe Regis Philbin died. I believe he died. Oh, Jordan Palmer, did you sent me some stars or something, didn't you? Thank you. Danny, yeah. You know what? I'll tell you, I've seen Madonna live probably 8 or 9 times. I saw her in 1987 for the Blonde Ambition. No, it wasn't Blonde Ambition tour. It was the Who's That Girl tour. I saw it in Anaheim at Angel Stadium. Then I saw her 3 nights in a row in LA for the Blonde Ambition tour. Oh, Jordan, thank you, sweetheart. This was back when you camped out for tickets. So everybody would get together and sit in line all night and day and play music. Fun. People would even dress up like Madonna or whatever. And we would have fun 4 o'clock in the morning sitting in front of Ticketmaster. And we had so much fun. And I actually got approached by a couple. Well, this was standing in line for Duran Duran. Remember Duran Duran? We were standing in line, and they wanted to have sex with me in the car. I'm not kidding you, people. Now, this was back in the late 80s. Okay, I was a little different then. Brett says, I like everything pretty much except Nickelback. You know what? I'm not really picky with music. Not a big country music fan, I'll tell you that. There's some country music I do like. But yeah, I was in line. I got my tickets 3 nights in a row to see Madonna in the 80s. It was in the 80s. And what did we do? I got sixth row for one of the nights, and it was amazing. It was amazing. It's the best, one of the best concerts I've ever been to. And when I went and saw Duran Duran, I got introduced to a group called Erasure, and I liked that band a lot. I really like Erasure. Yeah, this is all 80s stuff, you guys. Doing a lot of old people talk. Did you claim to be called Rio and dance in the sand? I did. Yes, just like that river drifting through a dusty land. But when she cries, she really shows you all she can. Oh, Rio, Rio, dance across the Rio Grande. Yes. I live Growing up, we got to see a lot of bands for free. Oh, that's so neat, Lisa. I just absolutely adore you. Your lives are always welcome. Oh, thank you, Melissa. You're a sweetheart. Have you heard of Y&T? No, I don't know Y&T. I wasn't around in the 80s, but I still love the music. Oh, it was just a different time, And you know what the funny thing is, I remember I'm going to see Duran Duran. Really, Ange? Oh, I saw them. I saw them for their Big Thing tour, and I'm gonna tell you, Simon Le Bon was wearing black leggings with no underwear, and I was in the pit. I was up against the stage, and I could see his penis. Oh, Jeffrey, you saw Erasure in San Diego last year. I would have loved that. I saw Madonna in Toronto Truth or Dare concert, and she spit at the cops. Oh, because she was going to masturbate. Yes, I remember that. My daughter never knew a time before the internet. Isn't that sad, genital warts? I think we really lived. We really did. We really lived. And I do. I honestly do. Anyone else find Neil Diamond attractive? Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem good. Miriam, you want to know who the F I am? I love Simon. He has got better with age. I agree. I always liked on and I love Nick. I think Simon has held up the best. I don't like Nick Rhodes anymore. I wish he would just wear a wig. I mean, he combs all his hair forward. I mean, we get it, Nick. You're going bald. Just put a wig on. Okay. He doesn't even wear the makeup he used to, huh? Hi, Deborah. Love you too, dear. But then I saw 3 nights of Madonna Blonde Ambition, and then I went and saw her Confessions tour. That probably my favorite tour she's done. I saw that in Las Vegas. Oh, Simon and John Taylor are Liz's favorites. I then saw her for the Sticky and Sweet tour. Wasn't one of my favorite lists because that's when she had her new face on. And I was used to the other Madonna's her other face. But I think the last time we saw Madonna's real face was during the Confessions tour. Again. I was at the Confessions tour in Las Vegas for 2 nights. Gare Bear, I was there for one of them. Maybe we bumped into each other, gave each other a glance. You never know. No. Uh, I then saw her again, Madonna again, for the what tour was that? Oh, Rebel Heart. I saw her at the Rebel Heart tour against the runway. I got very close to her. I could see the veins in her forehead. Madonna has old lady veins in her forehead. Fargo, isn't that a beautiful song? I think I should sing that song. Next time I'm live, I'm going to sing that song. This used to be my playground. This used to be my childhood dream. That I love a beautiful song it is. Wasn't that from A League of Their Own? I can't remember. Was it A League of Their Own? Wasn't that before she became English? Yes, Lisa, I believe it is. Yes. Madonna's veiny hands are next level. Oh, can never hide her age. You know what? On her hands. If you guys look at pictures of Dolly Parton, really look at her hands. Do you know that she wears nylon gloves over her hands and you can't tell unless you really look at them? It's like a fine nylon that goes over her hands, like a woman wearing nylons. You know what I mean? It kind of disguises the legs a little bit. She wears it on her hands. I've seen it. Anyone else having issues with Hoggy going in and out? You know, so That might have something to do with it. Do you remember the MTV contest to create Madonna's? I do, Liz. I totally remember it. And do you remember that that was the only video we had in the United States until they then released the UK video that where she's actually singing and dancing in? We didn't get that for a while. I remember that. Huge, remember? So in A League of Their Own, did Dottie drop the ball on purpose? I don't really know that movie that well. Jordan, okay. When she was doing that number, it was for some English or British show. I know that. That was all. My reception is horrible. Oh, see, I don't know what to do. Okay, so when she tripped on her cape, well, it was actually people pulled it. She was supposed to untie it. There was a rumor that she actually did that on purpose. Madonna, if you guys ever go back and look at Madonna, any of her concert footage or her live performances, she doesn't make mistakes. Okay. Vocally, yes. But when she's dancing, this is before she was an old lady. You guys, she was a perfectionist, and there was rumor that her handlers or her people were telling her, you need to be more vulnerable. And there was a rumor that was on purpose so the world could see Madonna fall and then get up again and finish the number. Just a rumor, but who knows? My real true love is Cher. Believe in life after love. I'm having some issues with your video. It starts to sound metallic. Oh, you mean like Metallica? Like Enter Sandman Metallica? Yeah, there's really nothing honestly, I can't do anything about it. None are mistakes. It will have been well planned. I gotta go. Bye, Cassie. I'm sorry, dear. Fix it, but maybe if you go out and come back in, I don't know. But yeah, I can't do anything about it. I'm actually right next to my router. I am right next to it. Let me see. Let me see if I can clear all my screens. I don't know. I'm trying everything I can. Hopefully, what I did just makes it better. Bee Gees. You know what, Sherry? I love the Bee Gees too. The Gibb too. I want to be your everything. Open up your heart and blah 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 blah. Things you are to me, and not some puppet on a string. Ooh, ah. Okay. Are you holding your phone in your hand? As your palm will No, I have it in a holder in a selfie stick. Oh my God, Ange is a huge Adamant fan. You know what? I love Stand and Deliver. I like that song. I'm gonna go. Can you please give me? You know what, Jordan? I don't know the word. I would have to see the words in front of me, but I don't have my computer. I'm on my phone because I'm in the kitchen, where I was. So I can't sing right now, especially a song I don't know the words to. I hugged you. How nice. See, I don't know why the visual sucks. Let me get rid of that banner down there and see if anything changes. There we go. See if it changes. Huh. Hi, Duck Queen. How are ya? The selfie stick is not in my clitoral tunnel. Now, Amy, I know Cher. Well, I don't think she's a lesbian, is she? You think she's ever fooled around with lesbianism? I know she was disappointed that her daughter came out as a boy. I know that. Has it improved? Okay. Chris, I am having a beautiful new year. I really am. I haven't died yet. Oh, thank you, Queen. Hollywood is a weird place, Sam. Amy, I'll give you that. It's not just the movie stars, the people live in Hollywood. And the only famous people I've talked about, Lynn Cheney, Gordie Howe, and I don't know any of those people. Cher has a greedy clitoral tone of fact. They say never meet your idols, but you've met Adam Ant twice. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't probably. I know she's a bitch. I know. So Amy was born with a rare craniofacial disorder, so she made masks that donated ticket. I love, Amy, that's probably one of my favorite movies is Mask. It really is. I love that movie. You don't look like Rocky Dennis, do you? I mean, does anybody really look like Rocky Dennis? I'm assuming. I have myself a bath time finger session countdown. That sounds really good. It's really productive too. I mean, bring in the new year with feeling good about yourself, right? And wasn't that a great film? Did you watch RuPaul's Drag Race? I didn't, Lisa. I didn't. I probably, but you know what? As the show goes on, the less interest I have in the show because I think that the drag queens, how can I put it? A lot of them are acting, if that makes sense. It's become more of a scripted show than it is like an organic, like reality show. But it's a contest too. But I don't know. I do Rocky. Yeah, his seemed pretty severe, weren't they? Oh, Sherry likes Bon Jovi. Sam Elliott, yes, Lisa. Sam Elliott, he's a handsome man, isn't he? He's a handsome man. But yeah, but that Mask is such a good movie. If any of you haven't seen it, you really got to see it. It's a good movie. It's based on a real story. And it was based on a story that's probably 30 miles from where I live in Azusa, isn't it? It was Azusa, California, where it took place. She gave tickets to five. Oh, that's sweet, Amy. That is sweet for the Believe tour. That's really nice. You were 11. That's sweet that she did that. That makes me feel better about Cher. Let's see how much time we have left over on the macaroni. Okay. We got 20 minutes left on the macaroni that's baking. Guess I could clean up the kitchen a little bit, huh? She hugged us and brought a giant sunflower target. Oh, that's neat, Amy. That's neat. I'm glad you had a good experience with her. Gina says drag queens used to be funny like Kitty. Now they think Gina, they oh, you see it, don't you? You know what, Gina? The problem is a lot of these young drag queens, and I'll set you up in front of my sink. A lot of these drag queens on these shows now, they take themselves too serious. Like, you're not really a Hollywood starlet. You're just one. but they all start to believe that they're really big stars, and they trust me. I used to work with them. I worked with the biggest ones. I've never worked with the big ones, and I'm telling you, they all think. Even the smaller ones think that they have more of an attitude than the big ones. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think there's something embarrassing about that. There's something embarrassing to me about people who aren't really famous, who think they are. And I don't know. They treat people bad. And yeah, a lot of these drag queens, they take themselves too seriously, way too seriously. Okay, I'm just getting dishes to wash, people. Okay. Oh, Barney. Barney said fuck you to Amy. Did you upset him? Did you upset Barney? You guys, my internet's probably bad right here. It's probably bad right here. Oh no, I think he was talking to another Amy. Barney. No, if it's you, I don't know who he's talking to. But I think that's rude. Duck Queen says bitch pudding pops up on my feed all the time. Bitch pudding was on Dragula, was she? I had a couple friends on Dragula. Okay, Gina, the reception's better, okay. Which is strange. I moved further away from the router. Maybe he's jealous, Amy. I don't know. But yeah, that bitch pudding person. I really couldn't tell you anything about that person. I don't. Amy I get bad when it gets bad when I move around, okay? I think you probably need a higher quality internet signal here, huh? It's possible. But yeah, I know what you mean about trust me about those that I can work with lots of them. I've worked with many from the show, from RuPaul's Drag Race. You're literally a breath of fresh air. More fabulous than you'll ever know. Augie, I love you. Oh, thank you, Jordan. You're a sweetheart. Thank you. Appreciate that. I have no reason to lie. I mean, usually people lie if they've done something wrong. Or I guess a lot of people, they do lie about being. I mean, I'll tell you, I probably know. I've done a lot in my life. So. But, nah, I'm not one to lie. If I'm wrong, I'll lie to get out of trouble, like any normal person. I mean, who wants to get in trouble, really? Okay. Your body blocks the signal. It goes through walls. The body. Does it really, Vivian? Okay, the router is like right over here. I know that. Vivian, do you think my fat is blocking it? Is that which? You think all my lard is blocking it? Jordan says, I legitimately have learned so much in life from just watching you over the. Really, Jordan? Thank you. You guys, you want to know what I've been thinking about? And it's just the times we live in. I don't want to blame parents or anything. And I'm not saying, Jordan, you're a child. But I know a lot of people that do stuff. So I thought about making videos of doing basic stuff, of sewing and fixing your car. I know how to fix cars. I know how to do that. And I think a lot of people lack those skills. I think they lack those skills. Okay. Hey guys, I got milk and cheese in my brush. Ow. Gina, what's mean? Ow. Guys, water too hot. Now we got the water heater turned way up. And sometimes the water gets really hot. Yes, Hoggy, do that, Hoggy. It's a great idea. Happy New Year, Christy. Vivian says you could be skinny, LOL. It would block. And not taking a dig at you. Oh, honey. You couldn't. You couldn't take a dig at me. Don't worry about that. Okay. Brent says, honestly, I'm a 30-year-old gay boy, but you have honestly, really, Jordan? Wow. Thank you for that. I don't wish to alarm you, but I just saw a black man behind you. I think you might be sexually assaulted. I know who that was. Yes, I know who that was. Everything, and the kids are not interested. Well, you know what? As soon as they take their car in to get fixed, they'll be interested when they see high price tags. You guys like doing brakes on a car. Do you know that brakes are actually extremely, extremely inexpensive to buy? You could literally choose the brake pads on your car for between $10 and $50. But if you take it into the shop, how much are they going to charge you? Yes, Cheryl. Yes, Cheryl, that's what you saw. I think so too. They are not taught enough life skills in school. Well, in the UK, and just the same way here. They don't teach them anything. Ain't nothing sexier than Hoggy doing dishes. I could do it in my pasties, couldn't I? I'm just washing. Yeah, see, I'm washing the cutting thing. Okay. My biggest regret in 2020 was not being able to go to George Floyd's funeral. Oh, honey, I guarantee that was a very hard invite to get, with all the celebrities and everybody there who loved him. Okay. Yeah, life skills start at home. That's right. And I feel bad for shitty parents. I mean, I don't mean to be rude about it, but I think it's the truth. I mean, I've known people who have children just to get more money on them. That's not a good parent. That's not a good parent. I think I could do with some Hoggy and Marquina garage lessons. Oh, we're both very handy ladies. Both very handy ladies. With floors in a house. I helped Marquina rebuild a room in this house. Yes, you should do it with your pasties on. Hey, Hoggy, love you. Are you in Ontario, Angel? Go just down the street. I don't know if it's the same place. Oh. Okay. I'm putting something away. Okay. Children do have it hard if they have shitty parents, right? And it's not my life mission. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not my life's mission to help the children world, but if I can make a little difference, then good. You know, hey, I mean, there are people who can't change a tire. Kids isn't a good idea. Gina, that tends to not be the right reason to have kids. You make me hungry for the fupa too. Really, Jordan, you like the fupa? In Canada, right? I'm not in Canada, no. I'm in Southern California. Hoggy, what's that thing in your ceiling next to the light? That thing? That's where the heat or the air conditioning comes out of. That's called a vent. It's just not from the United States. Or I know a lot of older homes. Or wait, were you in Brooke Candy's video? I was. Kylie, I was. Mom, make me squirt. See my titties in my shirt. Yeah, that song. Mr. Invisible must be from Africa. Likes the fupa. You have air conditioning? Honey, if you live in Southern California, you have to have air conditioning. It's way too hot. Way too less, and there are some homes at the beach who don't have air conditioning because it doesn't get that hot there, but some do have it anyway. Because in some beach cities, it has hit 100 degrees. You liked my video? Thank you. I mean, I know it's not my video, but it is. I'm in it, so it's a part of mine. 2 seconds, 3 seconds of the video is mine. Let me look at the timer real quick. We got 7 minutes. 7 minutes, and we're going to pull out that macaroni and cheese, and we're going to see what it looks like. No, I'm in England. We don't have air conditioning in our homes. Well, mister, does it get hot? Does it ever get hot there? Tara, where are you at? We don't have humidity here. Well, we do sometimes, but only when they call it the monsoon. When the monsoon weather comes through and it goes from Mexico into Arizona, it sometimes storm California. Then it's humid. If you live by the beach, it can be humid too. So many iconic artists in that video, isn't that? And Kylie, I don't really pay attention to a whole lot of internet personality. I really don't. What is the most oppressive thing you have ever done, Hoggy? I once called a woman at Starbucks. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. When I was in high school, I don't know if I should be honest because a lot of people are gonna probably. I called my teacher a bad word. And it was a racially based word. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not ashamed. Okay, okay. I called my teacher that word under my breath. She real bitch. She moved to my school from Compton. If a lot of you people don't know Compton, it's a pretty rough town, okay? And she was a black lady, yes. She was to my high, and I was on drugs, and I was a troubled kid and all this stuff. So she comes to the high school, and she, the first day of school, she says, "I'm gonna let you know," in her sassy attitude, "I'm gonna let you know are going to make my class with an A." And people are raising their hands. Well, you haven't even seen our work yet. Why are you saying I won't get an A? And then she's saying, because none of you all are going to put in the extra credit it takes and me. And I'm like, that's not a way to start off on the right foot with teenagers. Teachers are CUNTs. I have ADHD. They were all well, of course I was a freshman in high school, so I was about 14. Okay. So she like and I'm like, I'm gonna prove her wrong. Call me on it. So or not get an A. So what I did was on a book report, we did a book report and I really worked hard on it. And I've never gotten an F on anything. I wasn't that bad of a student. Was she right though? No. Well, no. Hey, listen. So she was giving almost everybody an F on this book report. And so she comes by and she throws my report down on the table. She goes F, and she walks away. Effing the word. Okay, excuse me. You need to go to the office. I go to the office, and I get expelled. I get suspended the rest of the week. Okay, and I'm like, I hate her, but I wanted to hurt her feelings. I thought I wanted to hurt her feelings, and of course I knew what word to use. So anyway, guess what do? I then get on the phone after school and I make a bomb threat. Let me get my drink real quick. Oh, where'd it go? I don't know what with my drink. Hold on a minute. Okay, so I think Marquina is calling you. I got an A+ in chemistry and biology. They told me I wouldn't even pass. Right, Jordan? It's like, why are you setting, I'm a kid. Why are you setting me up for failure? And why are you being mean to me? I already came from an abusive household. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this teacher, I think she could have handled people a little differently. So anyway, I then get on the phone and I made a bomb threat. I didn't think they would know who it was. They did. Okay. Now this is in the 80s. So what they did, they didn't have all the technology they have now, but apparently they must have known it. They knew it was me, or it was obvious. Well, who else is going to make a bomb threat? And I actually named that teacher. So I'm just stupid. So anyway, now today, if I would have made a bomb threat, could you imagine? Could you imagine where I'd be? Okay. Anyway, but you know what they did? I called on Friday after school. That Monday, because I was suspended, they called the. I'm 51. I shouldn't be laughing about this. They called the police, and the police evacuated the school. But I'm going to be honest with you. They should thank me. You know what happened? The police came with dogs, and they sniffed out the school, and they found drugs in everybody's locker. And weapons, because I came from a school that was filled with gangsters, okay? So what they did was they removed all the lockers. So at my high school, it was my fault that nobody had a locker anymore. We had a backpack. But anyway, I go to school after my suspension, and then they take me into the office. They take me into the office, and they play the recording of me. And I was using a devil voice. I was talking like this, okay? And when they played it for me, I laughed. I couldn't help it. Well, what happened was after my suspension, they called me in the office, my suspension was over and I went to class and the classroom was closed. All the kids were outside. You know what happened? The teacher, my counselor, and a police officer grabbed me and walked me to the office in front of everybody. I all of a sudden had street cred. Anyway, so they played the tape for me. I laughed. And then they put me in handcuffs and they walked me through the school and took me to juvenile hall. I was in juvenile hall for a week. But the bomb threat then bought me a complete, I was expelled for 6 months. So for the first half of the year at school, I had to go on home studies. I bet you was popular at school for that. I was really, really unpopular. But you know one thing they didn't do? They didn't make me apologize to that teacher. They didn't make me apologize to her. Because I'm going to tell you, she deserved it. She terrorized classrooms full of kids with her Compton attitude. Okay? Who do you think you are, bitch? I didn't dislike you because of what you looked like. I disliked you because of what you said. And it just so happens there's a special word out there that pushes all of your buttons at once. Well, a teenager is going to push all those buttons. And I did. And you know what? I told Marquina about it. And she was like, you could say the word and not be racist. You just know it. You just use it as a weapon. Just like you call a woman a bitch or a C word. Or you call a man, you want to know what really gets a man? Call any man a faggot. The straight ones especially will get mad. They'll really get offended by that. See, there's an N word for everybody. You just have to find it. I think with women, it's the C word. With men, if you call them faggots or cocksuckers, they don't like it. I invented virtual school. Moist. But anyway, that was really the only time I got into real trouble at school. I mean, I got it out early. I was a freshman. I got it out early. Okay, so let's pull out the macaroni and cheese. The timer went off. Let's see how good it looks. Okay. My trigger word is mom. Okay, here we go. Ah, got the pot holders. Okay. I could hear it. I could hear it bubbling. Okay. Let's take a peek. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, you guys. Look at that. You can hear it, huh? Oh my God, I can smell that again. Okay. Back in. I'm gonna put it back in without the foil on it, okay? Have to admit, I do not like the C word, but I do not swear ever. Brenda, I don't like it. No, you know what? No, we don't use all the mugs. It's a little excessive, I agree. You guys, if I have a heart attack, you'll know why. Okay. So I'm gonna put it back in there. There we go. And the broiler. There we go. Got that broiler on. Okay. Which is my favorite mug? I'll show you. I like this one. You know what? I got one that I got from the Madonna concert. Oh no, I like this one too. We got this in Las Vegas. There we go. Because they have the Bonnie and Clyde in Las Clyde car near Vegas, or they used to be. Oh, I like this one too. Marilyn Monroe, I love that. Um, got a few Disneyland cups. I got this one from Marquina, and she never uses it. And you know, but yeah, those are my favorite ones. They're so cute and meaningful. Yeah. Here in the UK, we're not allowed to meet in more than a group, and that's outside. Vivian, these are our rules right now. You can't. You basically, if you want to eat out, it has to be takeout. The restaurants are closed. Outside. Um, but there are restaurants that are breaking those rules, and we know who they are, so we go there. I think they regulate, different stores regulate how many people are allowed in the store. Let me see. Oh, wait. Some cups brought me I don't use because they mean something to me. Right. Oh, hi Shirley. How are you, dear? I'm making macaroni and cheese. I like this one. A friend of mine got me this cup from Dollywood. I like that cup. Oh, here's my other cup. I got this when I went to the Madonna concert. And then I have this one. I have a Cher cup. I did not go to the Cher concert, but my friend did. How's that now Second Amendment working out in England? Oh, that's right. You guys can't have guns. Do you guys in the UK do you any of you have like illegal guns that you guys hide in your house? I'm in Scotland. So I go to the supermarket to listen to loud music and dance in the aisle. Hey George, to have in Scotland. And like is there like an underground like black market of guns that you guys can have? In London, all the shops are closed except essential. Okay, all the stores are not closed. You can go shopping anywhere you want, but you have to have a mask on. You have to. I collect cups. You know, it's an easy thing to get that you'll use once in a while, you know. We get we'll get refrigerator magnets too. No guns, no tasers. I have a gun and I have a taser. Um, but can't have guns. I know you can't have them, but you can't have child pornography either, and plenty of people have it. So is there a way that you people in the UK, like, do you have ghost guns? Do you know what a ghost is? That you actually make a gun. You can print it from a 3D printer. I wish there was. I know plenty to be taken out of the bullet or two. So is it really? You better check on your food, right, Karen? It's doing good. It's really bubbling up there. Um, we have a high rate of stabbings in London. Now, you rarely see a stabbing here in California anyway. I don't know about the other states. It is rare to see a stabbing event here. Now, there's a gang from Mexico or I don't say Mexico because they come from all over Latin America down there. Central America too, but MS. They've come over and they've killed people with machetes. Oh, okay, yeah. So you do have gangs that have guns. Okay. Michael says we aren't allowed to use self-defense. You can't use martial arts in the UK if you're being attacked. I don't understand that. Wait, I don't understand that. If you're in the UK, you have no guns, just fists and knuckles. But Jordan, somebody else said that you can't even do that. Hi, Jessica Cook. How are you, dear? Vivian says I have a rival. Would you have to have a license? Shotguns can be owned, but have to be kept locked up. Vivian, are you in the UK or the US? Not allowed at all. Here, only the police have. Yeah, we can buy tasers, but you know what? No one here in where I live in California, people can have tasers, but they don't use them in crime. So and so died of a taser, or so and so was robbed at taser point. It's never a thing. It's strictly for self defense here. Right? Yeah, I mean, look at how they are in the UK. They can't even defend themselves. But wait a minute. Now, Ange, no. You can only defend yourself. No. But if someone's attacking you, how do you defend yourself? Like, what is the legal means of defending yourself in the UK? This is really fascinating, and a lot of Americans do not know this. Trust me, I've taken a few out. I've shot the sheriff. I'm in the UK. My rifle only shoots lead pellets, not bullets. Okay, can you guys have pellet guns or BB guns? Any kind of tool with we can only use reasonable defense. See, in the United States, you can use any means possible to save your own life. Right, Jennifer? A lot of us don't know that. That's awful. Oh, that is awful. I'm gonna check my food. Okay, a little bit longer. Wait a minute. You cannot injure the assailant? So what they're saying is the perpetrator's life is more important than yours. Hi, Gary. You can use a BB gun. Okay. You can use a BB gun in the UK? Wait. In the UK should use lemon juice. Can you guys use any spray, like mace or pepper spray? A farmer in the UK robbed. Third time he shot them when he was found guilty of murder. No. I couldn't live like that. Now, I don't know how violent the UK is, but we see in the United States, people get away with murder. It's like it's weird. Like, there's a famous case in the UK where a guy shot a burglar in the family. He attacked. He was oh my God. You can't have. So your only defense in the UK are the bodies. But they're not there to protect you. That's what I don't understand. If someone comes up and rapes you and not kills you, let's say someone comes up and everything and like cuts you up. The police aren't there to protect you. So you're just. How do they come to this conclusion that that's fair? You can do a citizen's arrest, but how do you do a citizen's arrest and keep someone there without hurting them? Nick Gurr. I think the US is more violent than the UK. I'm sure it is. That's why we need our protections with guns and mace. And can you guys have brass knuckles? We have no rights to protect ourselves. Hugh Jess says you cannot do a citizen's arrest in Scotland. You guys, this is very fascinating. So what do you guys think it pays for the people who have guns that protect themselves? See, a lot of the liberals here, they think that people who have guns are crazy and you know, but what's wrong with protecting yourself? I don't get it. Like, there's a lot of terrorists in the UK. I'm gonna stop the cooking there. I live in Streatham, and we had a terrorist attack last year. The police are being investigated. Does anybody argue against this? Like, or do you even have a government system that allows you to disagree? Or I don't get it. Right? Yeah. Jordan says, I got my jaw broken by a gang 9 years ago. Was in the newspapers. Nothing happened, however. If you find out who you can get your karma. Okay, look at here's my macaroni and cheese. It looks really good. I'm not unhappy about it. Can't wait to dig into that. I'll tell you that. Same in my state of South Dakota. Our government is a waste of time. Well, even in California, I'm able to get a gun. I had to apply for it. I had to get a background check. I had to get fingerprinted. I had to take a test on gun safety. And in 2 weeks, I was able to pick up my gun. I've gone shooting at a shooting range. Thank you, Nick. You like my hair? Does it give you a Woody? Doesn't it look good, people? It does. It looks really good. I might, well, I'm sure as it cools, it'll set up more. I was thinking I was going to get some paper towels and kind of blot the grease off the top, but I don't know. We'll see. Florida, right? I think in California we have like what they call a castle law, meaning like you're the king of your castle and you can protect it. But I'll bet you guys in the UK, there are people, there are things that do happen to bad people here that awful. I mean, like some people get off. Like if someone comes into your house and robs you and you break their legs during a fight or whatever, they can sue you. And under certain circumstances, they can sue you and get money out of you for hurting them. Like you can't, okay, like in your house, you can't set up booby traps. Like you can't put up like landmines in your attic. You know what I mean? Like you can't, that's wrong. Like if somebody comes into your house to rob you and you have set up a system to where if they climb through the window, a guillotine comes down and chops them in half, you're not allowed to do that. You can't make you can totally protect your house and yourself. Yeah, you're allowed to. I work with a online child protection group. We go out and catch pedophiles. They use decoys online. Let go get them. Oh my God. And doesn't Sheriff Hunter do that in the UK? My uncle was murdered in the UK. And the perpetrator got less than 7 years. What alligator? I would love that. I just don't think there's anything wrong. I mean, if someone's coming to rape your child in the middle of the night, I don't understand why you can't protect your child. I watched someone who does that here. Awesome. I look like a big homo, however. I have kicked the shit out of a homophobic, uneducated delinquents, and it's for you. Oh, you know Sheriff? Awesome. Yeah, he's a good guy. I gave him a hard time when I first met him, but he gave me a hard time too, but we got to know each other. Oh, okay. Liquid with that. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay, yeah. As it's cooling down, it's becoming more solid instead of liquidy. Hold on, let me get. There we go. See, this is going to be good. Okay, I can't wait for that. Okay. Well, you guys, I'm going to go. Wait, the law actually states you must have a sign. Have a sign of some kind that states you have a security system. If some people not know that the bad guy claim entrapment if they are not. Yeah, but how do you know what language to put it in? We have so many languages in this country. I mean, come on. Stiffness. Okay, you guys. Oh, yeah, Mr. Gurr. Yeah, his Nick comes in here quite a bit. He tries. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to eat. I'll let you know how it turns out and everything. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the tips that I know a lot of you sent me. I appreciate you all. Have a happy new year, you guys. Okay, I love you all. I'll see you soon. Bye.